Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. And yes, my cat Lenny is here with you. Capricorn, Spirit says you are worthy of rest just as much as achievement. So let's take a deeper look at what else Spirit wants you to know. And this is for Capricorn and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we are steadying ourselves, our pace, resting more. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, spirit speaks. Resting more. I mean, look at the picture here. This is the Four of Swords. This is a card of rest, of healing, and it's also a time period where you're not meant to really take so much action because you're in this place of the pause before action, contemplation, downloads from the heavens here, finding some type of truth and honoring your victory. In fact, Spirit says, whether you realize this or not, you actually have won. You don't need to prove anything. And just take that if it resonates for you, okay? Because there may be something here where, yes, you may have been challenged by others or a situation or a combination, but you're meant to honor something that you've already been victorious at, healing at. You've healed something. And Spirit is saying you do need to rest. This is not a time for action because the right time will arrive. We have air sign coming through. And notice we're in this place of dreams, visions. And I also see downloads here from the heavens to you. Prayers and blessings are coming to you. Okay, yeah, and there's someone here too. There's an important soulmate playing out too, okay, or a soul contract. And I would say it in a way that it's not meant to tether you to someone, okay? I don't want it to sound like that, but it is something that is part of a fulfillment of your soul's blossoming, okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh, yeah, see, there is someone here. Ooh. There may be, okay, there is some type of hot pursuit here. Now, with the Knight of Wands, we are in a place of pause before action because the Knight of Wands is all about action. Ooh, let's get a little bit more about this Knight of Wands for you. We got a fire sign coming through, so let's get a little bit more. What does Capricorn need to know about the Knight of Wands? Now, I also I'm getting a side message. Take this if it resonates. There is this sense where Spirit is picking up, that you've been feeling restless, but you do need to rejuvenate, okay? But you've been feeling restless and you do need a need of change. That change is happening. It's coming. But we don't want to do something premature either. Oh my God, I told you, you don't want to do something premature. You're divinely hidden for now, for the right one later. Ooh, I wish I could remember which other zodiac sign that got this, because you may even resonate with that zodiac sign, or you may be connecting to that, someone with that zodiac sign placements in their chart. Yeah, there will be a time for action, but right now it's not that time. And this is the thing that I'm getting. It may already be on its way to you. Something or someone you will know. You will take action. It will be an adventure. But you are being divinely hidden. Okay, so I just see this thing where you've got to pause before you take action. Now, there may be something here too in just your day-to-day activities, Capricorn, that you can practice this. Before you take action, maybe meditate on it for a minute. It's all about, I feel what you're doing is you're recalibrating your own sense of timeline and your own sense of time and worthiness. So you're taking control back of time, balance here too, balancing the scales. You just have to honor too that Spirit is answering your prayers, and there's a reason why you may not be feeling seen, heard, or respected, maybe in some sense, but you are. Okay, you are. But you are being hidden for a very divine reason. Now, I'm getting two archangels that you might be feeling drawing close to you. I'm getting Archangel Gabriel and also Archangel Michael. There's something strong with a pursuit here, but it's like they're choosing to channel through you something creative, something passionate here. And all the while, they really want you to be very comfortable knowing that you are safeguarded here. Your ideas are also original and heaven sent, and you need to trust that. But you need to control something here, or some of you may need to say no to someone that may try to get you to do things that you might feel pressured to do. Or if it's not feeling pressured, you're just not going to have the energy for it, and you really got to honor that. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. And I do feel that there's a lot going on at night time, specifically for you. Yes, obviously when you're dreaming, but not everyone sleeps at nighttime. So there may be a lot of maybe creative juices flowing at night here for you. Anyhow, let's continue and see what else. Your love life is going as planned. Believe it. Ooh. You've been hurt here, right? You're recovering from a disappointing heartbreak in love or something that mattered to you. Because some of you, this could be, your career or business or purpose or side thing. But yes, a lot of you, it could be a combination, but you will resonate with your love life. It is going as planned. Believe it. Archangel Michael is protecting you and your energy. Because yes, you've been surrounded by some harsh and dare I say, maybe even some toxic energy. Not you, it's not about you. It's something you've had to um, burst out of, something that you've had to break free from. You're sinking in with your sacred design. This is why you're being blessed here. This is why you get this time to rejuvenate, rest, do less, get more. What does Spirit say? You are worthy of rest just as much as achievement. And every time you allow yourself to be in this place of peace, surrender, prayers being heard and answered, you've fallen more in aligned with your sacred design. Look at your spiritual allies hanging out with you too. Okay, let's see what else. Now, this is important because Spirit is saying that no matter what, it's something's going good and right. Because we can always look every single day, Capricorn, we can look at what's going wrong, can't we? We can make it our focus, or we could just say, hey, it is what it is. And perhaps it's not making a big deal of the wrongs or the rights. Okay, so patience and silence are your allies now. Something and someone is coming to you. And there is going to be some type of burst of energy. I feel that you're going to, there's a burst of energy you're going to work with. And this is something that's going to happen first, I feel, too, before something unfolds here when it comes to perhaps your love life or something important in the relationship department. Now look at the Four of Swords here. We're patient, we're silent, and we're in a very meditative state here. And look at this knight here. This is like, I feel your guardian angel, right? And there's like a guard dog. There's like this, there's something that is guarding your energy already here. Because they see your worth. They're creating a strength around your own aura here. Spiritual aid. Oh my God, we're just talking about these angels. Spiritual aid is accelerating. Stay alert and see the signs. And the way that you do that is just remaining in this place of observation, calmness, steadiness. You are seeing signs. You truly are. Oh my God. Capricorn, this might be a new way for you here for some of you. It's important to listen to your heartbeat too. Your heartbeat is the rhythm of your soul here. Sometimes we need the world to be quiet on the outside so we can hear our pulse, not the pulse of others. We can get so warped in that, you know? I don't like people getting lost in other people's heartbeats, other people's rhythms. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't orchestrate and come into rhythm with other souls, but it doesn't mean we get lost in it. And I know that that can happen. But there is a reason why something is at a pause here. It's approaching you. Okay, I was already picking this up. You're going to have to allow something to reveal itself to you. And that might be hard, not for all of you, but for some of you, especially when you want to take action. Go, 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 right? And we're finding a different rhythm. And this is what Spirit is teaching you too. It comes to you. Sacred comfort approaches you. And I do get the color red. So red to me also signifies the root chakra. It also signifies a sense of feeling dynamic and rejuvenated here. But the color red may be significant for healing, for manifesting for some of you. Okay? I mean, I do see red and blue, but anyhow, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Okay, this card's like, flip me over. Okay, keep walking your path toward the soul's true reward. Oh, I told you, Capricorn, I'm so proud of you. Capricorn, you are syncing with something so sacred and true for you. It's not even funny. Look at that. You receive what others cannot. Honor your divine downloads. Okay, something wants to come out with this. And keep walking your path for your soul's true reward. This is destiny. Your true soul's reward. They're lining up. They're aligned. This is a card of destiny here. You radiate like starlight seen and felt. So there's something about you being in the position of at the right place at the right time. Now there's other souls involved too. So just know that in the meantime, you've already aligned with something correct right now. This is why Spirit says don't rush this process, right? And I'm not saying that you are, but there is a feeling that we're feeling a little restless. And that might be, but there's something sacred going on with that process of holding still. You walk with, oh my God, I'm telling you, you walk with divine protection always. Oh my God, I told you, you walk with divine protection always and in all ways. ALLWAYS. It's because you're feeling alone. This is totally true. I know. You're feeling really alone in this rising and significant shift that you've had to remain poised about, right? And you are deeply seen, even if you don't know it. Now, there may be something going on here where you don't see maybe the results you want or the appreciation that maybe you deserve or the applause. It will happen. There's going to be a moment where it's like the recognition will just be on this. It's like a buildup of this. And it does come in increments. You know, there are times, just like the moon, when we're illuminated fully, and sometimes we're just not. And that's okay too, because we have to honor rest, action, day, night, positive, negative, feminine, masculine. But you're a work of art yourself here. You're deeply seen. Even if you don't feel noticed or seen, you really are. And Spirit appreciates your efforts as well. Back off from maybe too much going into the future, or maybe other people's opinions or unsolicited advice about something here. But most of you are going to resonate with maybe feeling the need to not overload yourself with too much, right? Because you are getting divine downloads. And we have to create a sacred place for those divine downloads to come down without being distorted. Okay, so let's get a little bit more with this. This might be something now or in the future. I get air sign coming through. Let's get more about too much input stalls your path. Lenny is like really tired. Yeah, you've risen, the future glows. Okay, so Spirit is saying, refrain from trying to overload yourself with too much to process. You already are receiving enough. Enough knowledge, enough wisdom, enough downloads, and enough outer things. You're right where Spirit wants you to be. Now, sacred comfort is approaching you. Okay, what else? The energy is working for you, not against you. It's like we want to go, but right? It's like, okay, I got to give in, got to give in. Okay, it's working for you. It's resetting the scales. It's resetting something where, just hear me out, Capricorn, you might have already done too much. Okay? So we're hitting the reset button, the pause button. And it's not really about reset. It's about Spirit needs you to be in this space right now. Okay, let's see what else. You are in a sacred process of self-actualization. You really truly are unfolding into something that is so true and pure to your own soul's blueprint. You may want to, if you haven't, watch the scrolls messages, okay? That was posted last week. But whenever you get to this video, look for the scroll messages, and I'll just give you a clue. Most of the time, those, well, I plan on doing them, but most of them will be in the new moon cycle playlist, okay? Anyhow, you're in a sacred process of self-actualization. Let's get a little bit more about this, because this is something that is brand new. So you're cloaking yourself in a whole new aura, in a whole new energy. Now you're being called beyond the usual to create anew. Okay, so you're finding a new rhythm. All you're doing is slowing some type of pace. You're changing something up. And as you start to make little tiny shifts and changes, that is going to summon some type of new resource or opportunity or person. And yes, you've broken some type of old barrier here, something that may have felt like it was limiting you. And now you're in this place of being able to rest, to breathe here. Because you're going to have to take action at the right time anyways. So allow yourself to be comfortable as each moment and each day passes, as you're acknowledging what you have achieved, not what you haven't. We can really get lost in a place where we feel like we have to continue to achieve, you know, in some way, shape, or form. Precious one, your time holds power. Okay, spirit is saying we've got to redirect some type of energy here. So let's get a little bit more about precious one. Your time holds power. Some of you, this could also be others that might be trying to gain access to your time, space, resources, energy. And so you may need to be powerful in saying no. Yeah, let go. It's unfolding. You might be ruminating or thinking way too heavily about something here. So just know this. I'm just going to tell you with this whole thing about something coming out anew, there's going to be an outcome that will be very fulfilling. It's going to be a blessing. It's going to be something you pray for. It's just going to be in a way you don't expect. So something is already unfolding and spirit is saying you've got to pay attention to what's happening in between the result and the outcome of this and now. Some of you are healing from a burnout. You're recovering from burnout. See, we're finding that balance. The wait ripens into a blessing. You know, if you plant a seed, you have to allow that seed to germinate on its own natural, organic time. I mean, there are things we can do to accelerate it, and you absolutely can do that, but don't rush it, right? The only way that you can accelerate it is just by maintaining a sense of peace, harmony, knowing you've done something correct here. In fact, Spirit wants me to tell you that you corrected the course, or you corrected the course for others to follow so that they're not following a path that is leading them to a dead end. Oh my God. Something may have felt like it led you to a dead end. This is not a dead end. This is working for you, not against you. You're coming into a place of powerfully owning the magician energy within yourself, which by the forces of nature, the forces of the cosmos, and the forces of your own soul and spirit here, you start summoning consciously. Oh my God, protected, guided, move boldly. You've been chosen here to just wake up every single day knowing that you can be bold, that you are wise. And yes, a lot of you, wise beyond your years. Let's see where Spirit wants you to move boldly in here, right? Because when we see this thing about a blessing is ripening. We have this thing about rest, move boldly. Just move in life boldly. That's all you're doing. Yeah, your future fortune is poetic. Oh my goodness. It will happen in ways that you can't explain, but you will know that it's for you. So it's just like moving boldly and confidently in your day-to-day life here. You're going to know exactly when to make that move. You've already hit the mark in something here. And look at all these eyes that are on you. Capricorn, oh my gosh, I wouldn't be surprised if there's just a lot of lookers your way. You've got like admirers or something going on here. But yes, heaven's eyes are on you. Guardian angels' eyes are on you. Look at the eyes over here too. See what you did? See what you're doing? See, by taking this pause right here, you're helping create maybe what you want and what you don't want, because there is something going on with past life imprints shaping current events. This is ancestral healing, generational healing, clearing out karmic debt, clearing out generational debt, because you are a true warrior, a spiritual warrior that can do it. So be in the current, Spirit says. Don't be against the current. Be in the current. While you're in the current, you are witnessing things that are not true for you, but also other things that are true for you. And you don't have to make it right or wrong. You're just riding the current. Now, something has gone down and life may have gotten serious. Now, when things start to challenge you, there's something about your energy being healing, your laughter being healing and raising your vibration. But you may need to make an effort here too to put a smile on your face for some of you, because the thing is there may be someone here too that might bring a great smile to your face. But your laughter is medicine for frequency healing. Now we are shifting some type of imprint. So you're like really unbothered by something here. See how you are holding and carrying divine medicine? Spirit is saying it's really that easy. Some of you, you might not think that it's this easy, but when you laugh, you're transmuting things that have been challenging, hurtful, maybe displeasing, disappointing. I want to get a little bit more too. What do you think, Lenny? Oh God, he's going to kick things off the table. Here we go. Hopefully not. Yeah, you're redirecting your attention to what's still in harmony. Okay, see how we're in between the realms of the past. So yes, you might even be getting past life imprints here, right? This is not to throw you off or whatever. This is to show you the way. Because once you are a witness and aware of this, it cannot have control over you. And you get to decide and choose what you want to shape into your new reality. Because remember I was talking about the magician here. I know the magician card isn't out, but I can see it in your energy that it's playing out. Okay, so you're redirecting that energy, or you're redirecting your focus. Now, for some of you, when you have people around you, because you don't have a choice all the time, you're going to have to really be conscious of not allowing them to disturb your peace, because you've already come into some type of truth and alignment on your soul's blueprint, and that shouldn't be discouraged. That shouldn't be taken away from you. How do you unblossom what's already been blossomed, right? And why not just enjoy the blossoming? You are a blossoming effect. Sorry, I had to kind of organize that. The signs are sacred. Spirit is speaking to you through signs, through visions, through dreams. And let me tell you, the signs aren't going to be big, bang, loud, right in your face. Sometimes it will, but they're mostly subtle signs, but it will hit your soul in a way that says yes. And that's true. And that is what's speaking to you, Spirit. This is why you have to be careful not to get too wrapped up with too much processing here. Unnecessary, processing. I'm getting a message about you've been something about an encounter has been recountered, or some type of encounter. It was meant to be, so don't question it. You were meant to be heard. Now, Spirit is saying, whatever you felt that you had to endure and give up or accept here, right? Because there's been a lot with having to accept some type of shift and change. Well, Spirit is saying that You know, you are going to get some type of peace. Something with this your future fortune is poetic. It'll all start to make sense. And you might not feel it or see it right now, but this whole thing about you rising, sometimes it takes great moments of pause in life to really realize how far you have come in life. And also where others may have tried to hold you in a dark container because your light is so powerful. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Now, don't be afraid to utilize your voice. Your voice has knowledge, it has power. You also need to acknowledge that you've got to be very tender with yourself and others too at this time, because Spirit wants you to handle yourself with as much care and tenderness as possible. Being fragile with yourself means you're honoring your soul's need to rest so that you can allow your soul's contract to play out the way that it's divinely meant to. So you're not having to chase things, resist things. You're in the flow, even while you may not agree with things that could be flying by you, next to you, or whatever. Some of you may have been taught that it's, weak to take time out or to honor how you feel or to allow the tears to shed. Do it. It means you're allowing yourself to release the things that don't need to linger in your soul or your physical vessel. Your relief is near. You got to keep continuing to redirect your attention. Now, there may be something about the season of winter that could be significant about a relief or about some type of encounter. Okay, so just take that how it resonates. Oh, God. So, Spirit is saying, someone has dreamed about you and you've dreamt about someone. You're in someone's dreams and you're in someone's prayers, and you have been divinely summoned in this lifetime. You being here is an answer to someone's prayer. Don't let your emotions or the emotions of others blur your path, Capricorn. So, just pay attention to that. Just anchor in reason. Here you are, anchored in reason. That your peace should not cost you anything. What else? What a powerful thing here. Money flow is returning. Now it may show up in small increments or big ones, it doesn't matter, but it's going to be suited to how you are in the flow and the current. But yes, we are getting back to a place of feeling more balanced with our resources, our money. Money flow is returning because you found the flow, right? Relief is near. Something is growing toxic if we give too much to it. Yeah, so it's the mind right now. And also, Capricorn, you might be, you're feeling the energy hooks of others. And so you've got to be very, very strong when it comes to clearing your energy field. You've already aligned with a new type of contract in life here. Here you are raising your mindset because the rest will follow. It's already unfolding. This might be hard for some of you Capricorns, especially when you're so used to doing and seeing, I know that feeling too. But trust me, There's an easier and better way. And this is a very divine way. So don't give too much of your energy into something that, maybe you just don't have all the answers to or all the control. The answers come to you. This is the beauty of this whole thing right here. And if you don't know it yet, someone has been praying about you, someone or people. I mean, look at that. We're in a prayer position. What else? And what you do holds rare integrity. This is why there are some things that just cannot be explained, and you don't need to explain. In fact, I feel a lot of you Capricorns are done over explaining. What you do and who you are holds rare integrity. See, honor that. Spirit honors that. And because you've been doing it the right way, yeah, of course, it may seem like it's not getting or going as great or as fast as maybe you want, but there is something here where you've turned some type of disappointment to the heavens, and the heavens are blessing you for it. Allow the breakthrough to happen for you in a way that's effortless. Someone may reach out in remorse. Be ready to hear them. So Spirit is just saying, be open to apologies that may come your way. And maybe vice versa, when you're ready. And it's always nice to get some healing and mending here. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Spirit said you are worthy of rest just as much as achievement. Perseverance and hard work is paying off. Look at that. Rest. Oh yeah, this is where we felt, okay. You may feel like you have really been challenged by something or someone. Some area of your life, you may felt like you've hit rock bottom, or you might just feel at the bottom right now. Now, because you've held this sense of integrity, you're going to be the witness of your own good fortune. So what does a witness get to do? Watch. You get to watch your own fortune play out. Stay strong, Capricorn. I know something is challenging you here, but stay strong. Yeah, light doesn't chase, it reveals. You were someone's karma here. You may have had to break someone's heart, right? I know it didn't come with its own consequences because it broke your heart too, or whatever happened, it was heartbreaking. But what you did was you didn't downgrade or dim your light. You stood your ground. You stood in this place of integrity. And whether you know this or not, you allowed that soul or those souls something to learn here, something that they've got to sit with as well. And if it means that perhaps for the time being in this season of your life that perhaps someone or people have to watch you be on the rise on the sidelines, and so be it. But this shouldn't cost you the dreams and the fortune that Spirit is already aligned with you if you have the patience to allow it to ripen. And that means that you have to pay attention to your inner garden. That means you really have to pay attention to that soul, your soul. Let's see what else. Yeah, your soul is refining itself, perfecting your beliefs and talents. And that's exactly what you're doing, especially when we come into a place where it's not only been revealed that you're someone's karma, but your light is that powerful. That your light deflects their negativity. That's really what happened. That's really what happened, Capricorn. Your light deflected, I think I'm saying that right, their negative ticket. Like it bounced off of you, or, yeah, their negative energy bounced off of you, went back to them. Okay, so for right now, if there's a relationship that isn't going the way that you want, just prioritize other things for right now. Spirit is saying what you want, it's going to be worth it because you had the patience for the blessing, the right blessing. Oh, yeah. Spirit wants you to know that you've got this intensity about you that works for you, not against you. Oh my God. Yes, the energy is working for you, not against you. And also, yes, your intensity is alluring. And this is your power here. Look at that. Move boldly. Everything that you do, feel bold about that. Because I was getting the magician energy earlier, and this is just giving me more of that. It's like something is happening here where you are amplifying energies with remaining in the state of calmness. Okay. Yes, you're exactly on your true soul path. Something went right. You actually how do I say this? Could have been worse, right? So there was something that was protecting your future, right? The divine was protecting your future because it could have been much, much worse if we kept going down a situation or down a rabbit hole. Because I feel that some of you have seen someone go down the rabbit hole here and you're like, hello, you're going to come out? Talking about somebody went down the rabbit hole. Maybe a few people went down the rabbit hole. Spirit wants to remind you that you have, in some way, shape, or form, your soul has surpassed some other souls that you're no longer aligned with. And yes, it means that sometimes you got to wade through people to get to the right people. And that's okay too. Now, this could be on a professional level too for some of you. Because there may be a thing about having to go through the waves. Oh my God, your success is going to be their karma. Someone or people are going to have to watch you on the sidelines and see how you've improved yourself. That in itself is teaching others too how to respect you. And Spirit wants you to just really wait for a better outcome or person. Have patience and trust because you deserve it. You've already done enough, Spirit says. You've done more than enough. And the dreams that you're seeking are seeking you. Oh my God, look at that. So keep on doing you, right? Rest. Know that your dreams, there will be a clue. There will be hidden things that will pop up and emerge in your reality. And you'll know exactly what to do with it because it will match something inside of you that ignites. That's how you know it's for you. Now, most likely it's one little step at a time, right? Because you're the dream weaver. So it's not like, oh, boom, all of it's manifested all at once. It's emerging. Time to simplify your life. So see if you can, if you haven't already, simplify your schedule, maybe your calendar, or excuse me, that's the same thing as your schedule. Your to-do list. Okay, yes. And it's almost like you've made you're simplifying things in your heart too. The heartbreak was was preparation for a greater love later, or a greater fulfillment, greater success. Take what resonates. All is healing. A new outcome is forming, so just be ready. See, you're getting ready right here. You'll take action because you'll know it's for you. Look, it's for you. Your future fortune is poetic. It's already forming here without you having to do much, except for you've done enough. Right where you're at. You're coming into divine connections that you can trust and love and rely on. Remember, you're wading through people, and this may even mean blood. Okay, I'm just saying. What else? Nope, that is actually it. All right, so Capricorn, before we end the reading, let's find out what Spirit is bringing you, okay? What will Spirit reveal to us that Spirit is bringing to Capricorn? What is Spirit bringing to Capricorn? Oh my God, fate is smiling on you. Okay, it's going to be something real where you don't have to question it. Okay, yes, real love. Something that doesn't feel like a struggle either, especially when maybe money, whatever, we've been feeling like it's a struggle. So fate is smiling on you. Wow, it's like Spirit. Well, okay, Spirit, give us maybe a little clue here. Fate is smiling on you. There is some type of real love. And heaven is smiling on you. Oh my God. Okay, so Spirit is giving you more time off. More time off to be in a state of bliss of your achievements. Your soul is calling for rest. Also, I'm getting something. There may be a phone call that's really important too. So Spirit is delivering to you and giving to you things that you can trust. A time that you can rest. And a time where you don't struggle anymore. Now, I'm going to leave this with you because there is a message from Snow Leopard Spirit, okay? Snow Leopard says, Capricorn, each climb takes patience, but at the summit, your view will stretch farther than the eye can dream. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.